Prepare yourself for an emotional farewell that might just rewrite how we see underdog stories in cycling. Meintjes, the unassuming South African legend who shattered glass ceilings for African riders, has just hung up his wheels after a remarkable 13-year stint in the professional peloton. And this is the part most people miss. His retirement isn't just the end of a career. It's a powerful reminder of how one rider's quiet determination can inspire a whole continent. But here's where it gets controversial. In a sport dominated by flashy personalities and mega budgets, was Meintjes' low-key approach a genius strategy or a barrier to even greater fame? Stick around as we dive into his journey, achievements, and the lasting legacy that could spark debates on what true success in cycling really looks like. The announcement of his retirement came from his longtime team, Intermarché, right after he crossed the finish line at Il Lombardia on October 11, 2025. At 33 years old, this soft-spoken South African has left an indelible mark, not only as a top performer, but as a pioneer breaking down barriers for cyclists from Africa, one of the most underserved regions in a sport that's historically been European-dominated. His story is a testament to resilience, showing beginners in the sport that persistence can turn dreams into reality, even against the odds. For those new to cycling, let's clarify. Grand Tours are the sport's ultimate endurance tests, like the Tour de France, Giro d'Italia, and Vuelta a España, spanning thousands of kilometers over weeks of grueling races. Meintjes, a specialist in these epic events, participated in 20 of them and consistently shone as one of his generation's best climbers. Those riders who excel in mountain stages where the road tilts skyward. He secured top 10 finishes 5 times total, 3 at the Tour de France and 2 at the Vuelta a España. His crowning achievement? A 7th place overall at the Tour in 2022, which stands as the best Grand Tour general classification result ever by an African rider, and also the highest finish ever for his team. Imagine the pressure of racing against the world's elite on iconic climbs. That's the stage Meintjes owned with his steady, calculated style. One career highlight that still gets fans buzzing was his near-miss victory on the legendary Alpe d'Huez during the 2022 Tour. He pushed to the brink, only to be edged out by a surging Tom Pidcock. But this setback wasn't the end. It fueled his drive, leading to a heartfelt triumph later that year at the Vuelta on the punishing Les Prairies stage. Winning a Grand Tour stage is like hitting the jackpot in cycling. It confirms you're among the sport's elite climbers. And for Meintjes, it was a victory that echoed far beyond the finish line, symbolizing Africa's rising star in a global arena. Meintjes's path to Europe started young as a teenager with a youth club in Serang, Belgium, before going pro with MTN Quebec. He showed early promise, becoming South Africa's national champion at just 20 and clinching a silver medal in the under-23 road race at the 2013 UCI Road World Championships, marking the first time an African rider had ever stood on the podium at the Worlds. This breakthrough wasn't just a personal win. It opened doors, proving that talent from the continent could compete at the highest levels. With Lampre Merida, Meintjes exploded onto the international scene in 2016, where he thrilled fans by finishing 8th overall at the Tour de France, even vying for the young rider's white jersey against brothers Adam and Simon Yates. That same year, he added a 7th-place finish at the Rio 2016 Olympic road race, solidifying his role as a beacon for African cycling. However, things got tougher during his stint with Dimension Data, where challenges mounted, but Meintjes refused to give up. His comeback at Intermarché in 2021 was nothing short of inspiring. He reclaimed his form with a win at Giro dell'Apennino, and crucially, that long elusive Vuelta stage victory, showing that age and setbacks needn't define a rider's potential. Beyond his solo successes, Meintjes was a true team player, often putting the squad first in ways that built respect across the peloton. In recent years, he played a pivotal supporting role for Biniam Girmay during the 2024 Tour de France. helping the Eritrean make history as the first African to win the green jersey, the points classification for sprinters. His understated leadership, professionalism, and willingness to sacrifice personal glory for the team made him a rider others looked up to. And this is where controversy bubbles up. In an age of high-octane dramas and superstar egos, did Meintjes' selflessness make him a role model for teamwork, or did it prevent him from chasing more personal accolades in a sport that rewards individual brilliance? It's a debate worth having. After all, cycling thrives on stories like his. In a cycling world buzzing with explosive talents and billionaire-backed teams, Meintjes carved his niche through sheer grit, understated elegance, and groundbreaking feats that transcended borders. His farewell at Il Lombardia closes a significant chapter, but his influence as a trailblazer will pedal on, inspiring future generations. So fans, what's your take? Do you believe his quiet demeanor was the secret to his success? Or do you think the sport needs more outspoken voices to evolve? And here's a thought-provoking twist. Could his achievements signal a shift in cycling toward valuing perseverance over spectacle? Or is that just wishful thinking? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you agree, disagree, or have a counterpoint to add? Let's keep the conversation rolling.